What's going on, everybody? Charge after the catch. It's Christmas time. Let's get this thing going, man. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Shit.
What's going on, everybody? It's Yards After the Catch. It's Chris Fox. It's Roop. There it is. It's your weekly dose of shenanigans and waiver advice and college chaos. And it's just going to be a good time like always. So hope you get a chance to join us. Thanks for stopping in. Send us your questions, your comments. Watch the trenches. Ho, ho, ho. Merry freaking Christmas. What's up, Roop? There it is.
What's going on? Merry Christmas. I know it's coming soon. I'm sure nobody is completely ready. Most important part, I made it through the first round of playoffs, past most of the devastation. I have a hard road forward, but I made it to the next round. So I'm pretty excited. How have you done well so far in the leagues?
Well, I mean, where I made it, I'm doing all right. I did make it to the next round. Let's see. 2 other ones. Yeah, so I'm 3 playoffs. I mean, I suppose technically we're still participating in the league, or we're trying not to. Are we trying to win the toilet bowl, or are we trying not to win the toilet bowl? I don't know. But
I think the idea
guess
is
we're
not
still
to
in
win
that.
it, but
Yeah.
the devastation hit the team so hard that I don't think I'm going to have a choice. I might just have to limp in.
I don't know. I think. Well, the thing is, we still have to win. We have to win this week to even get the chance to be the worst team. So I'm not quite sure how that whole thing runs down, because if you have to play and you have to lose to get the toilet bowl, right? But then at that point, it's kind of like, I'm here, I may as well win it. So I just like drop my entire roster and pick up a bunch of guys that aren't playing just so I can win the toilet bowl, or like, how's that work?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I think the idea is to not get the toilet bowl. So, the losers, right, move on. And then, you get your, I'm pretty sure I'll meet you there. So, we'll discuss.
I mean, do the losers move on, or do the winners move on? See? Exactly.
See, well, who knows?
I mean, you have to win to be the worst. I don't know.
My focus will not be on it. My focus will be on, I barely won by 6 points, and that is unacceptable. I took a screenshot and I said, this is the projections before the start. I had the highest projections in the league at 170 points, and I think I scored 155 or something like that. Like, I'm 15 under projections. Yeah. And I was able to win by someone else had 149. So I'm like, can we please just skip my projections? I mean, I had 3 people go off and everybody else just kind of shit the bed. And I'm like, can we please all show up for 2 weeks? That's just 2 more weeks. That's all. That's
because the projections, honestly, the projections sometimes are fairly accurate, but then you got like Trevor Lawrence, who just wiped up a Dallas defense that's supposed to be like pretty decent. Zay Jones, who like
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns? Come on, you like Cowboys fans. Where you at? Like, what the going on? That you're gonna let Zay Jones, like the same guy, get 3 touchdowns on your decent defense?
Like, after 2, you were like, maybe we should watch this guy. No, just hand him another one.
Yeah, no,
hats off to Trevor Lawrence though for possibly, like, if he keeps this up for 2 more weeks, he won somebody a league.
Yeah,
back to back 40. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, you can look at Justin Fields and kind of say the same thing.
A late pickup, yeah.
Yeah, Justin Fields definitely. My wife rode him right into the playoffs. She lost by like 2 points. He beat Bandy by 2 points the first time they played, and lost by like three this week.
Oh, that is terrible.
Sucks.
It's like
Injuries. It was injuries. Injuries.
there was another person in the league who lost by 1 point because Aaron Rodgers was playing Monday night and he needed like less than 14 or whatever it was. And sorry, Brandon.
Like 1 point sucks. Mark's here, only ACA team outstanding. This is awesome for the team. That's great. That Mark is pulling that down. It's so wonderful to have someone so humble,
and yet it only matters what you do now, and you have to win it all.
The
if you
thing
don't
is,
do that, I mean, what are you really doing there, Mark?
I love that Marky's still there. I love that he's in so many weeks at the top scorer and all that. You're not supposed to talk shit to your own team, Mark. Like that's,
it's his first time. He's new at this.
It might be. It might be.
We'll give him a stern talking to after the show. Not in front of company.
Does not get along. Does not play well with others.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not too bad on the if you made it through this week, you're in the semifinals. You don't really have to hunt the waiver wire too much, I don't think. No real big injuries this week. Tyler Lockett goes down. That could be really hurt somebody. Godwin will be out there. Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin, not Godwin, not Tampa. But he'll be out there. I like Jared Goff this week. If you're streaming quarterbacks, got a good matchup and been playing real well. Knew he wasn't going to do much against the Jets defense. But, again, that was expected. So now he's back to a throw and go game. If you're streaming quarterbacks, I like Goff this week. What else?
Goff's pretty special. I got a couple of things I do want to talk about. Jonathan Taylor is on IR. That number one pick this year. Yeah, well, he is going to be.
Again, we're on the same team, Mark. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So Jonathan Taylor on IR. That number one.
There's that one too. Sorry.
Yeah, that one. Deion Jackson is supposed to be the guy, but when I was looking stuff up, I noticed that Zach Moss had a 67% share and had all the rushing, but not really much in the passing game. So you're going to get probably screwed this weekend if you use one of these guys, and hopefully it's all PPR for Deion Jackson, and you're going to probably play him. I don't know if many people would take up Zach Moss, but he's probably on people's radar. Don't get cute with this. Look,
if you're in the semifinals, you should not need to go hunting here, even with Taylor down. But if you do, yeah, you're right. The Indianapolis backfield is not where you want to go look, because you're right. I mean, it depends on which site you read, who you want to listen to. Is Zach Moss the guy? Because he did get 67% of the carries, but he went 24 for 81. And then, which is not Pierce great. Is the receiving back. I think he had like 2-3 receptions, something like that. Didn't do too much with them. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. Like, who's it going to be? It's probably, look, I can tell you right now, it's going to be Moss running the ball. It's going to be Jackson catching the ball, and it's going to be a split backfield. And that's not going to win you a championship or get you out of the semifinals. So if you're going to go, if you need to replace Taylor, don't look in Indianapolis backfield, go somewhere else with it. The thing is, with running back, the options are just, they're so limited.
Yeah. Hey, Aurora, thanks for stopping by real quick. The problem is I think Deion Jackson is the guy. He paid off so well earlier, but man, I'm worried about the matchups. And if you're stuck with him, I understand. There's only a couple teams left, but best of luck with that matchup. So
Mark needs Hurts to sit out this weekend in one league, but needs him to show up in another league. I hate having that problem.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem with multiple leagues.
Yeah, I need Hurts to show up in one league. I really don't think Hurts is going to play. They're already saying Minshew's going to play. I mean, everything you're reading is that Minshew's the
Right.
decision's already been made that Minshew's going to play. And then you have some people saying, maybe. So, I guess we'll find out. Keep an eye on the practices and the injury report. But
too many leagues makes you not enjoy football as much because you're cheering and not cheering at the same time. I found that out this year, that if you have too many leagues, you're eventually going to be playing the same guy that you want, that you're going against, and you need him to go do well. It's going to be very difficult. So I think you need to tone it down, or just have 1,000 leagues. I don't know how people do that, but
yeah, no, I definitely, I know Alex over at 420 Hustler. I think he had over 100 leagues this year.
Geez,
made the playoffs in like 80 something of them. Like I don't even know. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got your backup over there as T-Law. Well,
oh yeah, he's got a tough matchup. He's got the Jets this week. Jets defense, of course, pretty awesome. They still, even after this loss, nothing really changed after this loss to Goff stat wise. The Jets have only allowed one 250-yard passer. They've only two 250-yard passers. They've allowed one quarterback to have a rating over 100. I think they're number 2 in interceptions in the league. They're second lowest in touchdowns, I think, in the league.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of ridiculous stats against passers. But T-Law might be the guy to break it. The thing is, if T-Law does do well, you're still not going to get, probably more than 20 points, probably high teens maybe. And that'll be a good day against his defense.
If you can get 20, 24 points, that's a phenomenal day. I mean, when you think of the Jets, you're like, oh, an easy win. Not anymore. And that defense is special. Look forward to get better next year and the year after that.
Only 2 guys, Burrow and Jackson, only 2 guys all season to throw more than 1 touchdown against them. Yeah. Nobody's thrown multiple touchdowns against them except those 2 guys.
So good luck with that. I don't want to see any part of the Jets defense anywhere. I got a question for you. Isaiah Pacheco, Kansas City running back, is supposed to be the guy. Jerick McKinnon has 17 targets. 17. Why?
Ridiculous. Totally lost that one. Look, on the Devil's Advocate article I write for TSS Fantasy, TSF, True Serum Football. That's who I write that article for. I post it up every week. It's a waiver. Look at waiver pickups. But I definitely called people off McKinnon last week, said he had a good game the game before. Not going to repeat it this week. I'm 32-3-1 over the past 3 weeks. But that is one of the losses right there is McKinnon. He freaking wow.
Yeah, wow. He got 32 points, and then you said he's not going to repeat, and then got 34 points. So does he do it again?
And that's the question, right? Who do they got this week? They got Kansas City.
Love the hats. Got to run. Happy holidays. Thank you for having me. And great time playing fantasy football. Yes, anytime.
Absolutely.
And then we got
Bandy's in here. Oh, mofos. Yeah.
Bandy.
3-point win.
Bandy is no longer
nice
working.
Job, by the way.
Yeah, he's no longer working. The daughter took over.
If you wanted to see Bandy, go back and watch the recordings.
You can't see Bandy anymore.
No, his daughter looks like she will officially be. That's the rumor on the streets. That's what the people want. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but but his daughter did a fantastic job. It was pretty funny. Check out Facebook. You can look at our page or go over to Fourth and Flex and see it as well. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, Kansas City's got another throw fest. I mean, that's Kansas. It's always a throw fest. And if McKinnon's going to keep catching the ball, he didn't catch. I think he had 3 catches the entire season before last week's game. And then he goes and does what he did. Like, that's wow.
I'm so scared of that. Like go pick him up and then boom, he's going to get you like 4 points and you just lost your chance of the championship.
Yeah. McKinnon was wow. Yeah, that was nice if you happen to have him. Marky wants to know if I can win this weekend. If I win this weekend so you can beat my ass in the championship. Well, Mark, you're an idiot because I'm playing you this week.
He
And
is a
so
gifted
I
one.
can't.
That's
He's
special.
special. He's very special. But we love him. Bandy says that his daughter is a natural. She sure as hell was. And he better watch his ass
She's got pretty
because
good coaching though, so we'll
this is true. Yeah, she's got a good mentor, but
yeah.
the student will become the master very shortly.
So are the refs going to Pound Town again this week? There's a lot of cuddling on the field, and I was wondering if that was going to continue on for the next week.
What do you mean?
There was a lot of cuddling, holding, arms wrapped around. The refs just didn't call stuff, and they were just all over the place. I just saw all over social media that there's a lot of drama with the refs and calling, not calling. I mean, so like they took photos, and I've seen all these screenshots, and I'm like, this is
Look,
terrible.
let me tell you what the refs did call. The refs called a absolutely ridiculous illegal formation on McLaren in the Commanders game in the midst of their phenomenal comeback, which immediately ended it. And a lot of people are calling for that ref's job or a suspension or something. Of course, it brings up the talk about refs should have to do press conferences after, which they actually 100% refs should have to do press conferences after. I understand why they don't, but because then they're not going to make calls fearing having to face the media later on. But
Then
I
don't
still
do
think
the
that they
job. I
should.
mean,
Yeah, it's stupid.
I still stand by what I
Andy
said.
saw it. He said it was jacked up as
Yeah,
well.
see,
Like
Bandy's on board with it.
the
I still
entire world
believe
saw it.
everything should be reviewable. This non-reviewable stuff, take it off the board. No, everything's reviewable.
Santa saw it. He
Santa
sees you
saw
when
it.
you're sleeping. He sees you when you make bullshit calls.
That one was, Kevin says that one was so rough because he even asked the ref if he was good, and he's like, "Yeah,
He
you're
did.
good, you're good."
No,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and the ref
Flag.
was like,
Fuck
"Yeah,
you.
go fuck yourself."
Mm-hmm.
Got him. So,
Horrible.
but there'll be more Pound Town and refs this weekend. Look for it. It'll probably cost you your trip to the championship for
Well,
playoffs.
so this is the thing. Do we get like refs on their best behavior after that, or is it just plainly apparent that they don't give a rip
It's only
because
during the regular
nothing's gonna happen?
season. Super Bowl, they let them play. They don't do anything, and then all of a sudden, there's a few calls during the third quarter. But I just don't get.
Well, like, and if your crew is already out, then I guess it really doesn't make because that's a reward. You get to work extra games, you get extra money for working the playoff games, and you might even get to ref the Super Bowl. And that's like the gig for the refs. But if you already know you're not going because maybe you just got a bad crew, maybe you put on a bad crew, maybe you don't want to go. I don't know. Then there's really not a lot of incentive to really give a rip if your call's right or not. So
I mean, you kind of want to keep working, right? Or at least like get the calls right.
yeah, but I mean, if you already know your crew sucks, if you already know you guys already blew a bunch of calls, then you're not going anyway. So who cares?
Well,
Right.
that's why you just spend some money in Vegas and make the calls work in your favor.
Well, which is what a lot of people are accusing of happening. I even saw a meme that NFL is tagged as an entertainment business, not a sport business, and so they could rig games, do things to alter the outcome legally. I don't know if that's actually true, but
I've heard some things, but
yeah, and
so Mark says he's a ref.
well, let's he is, and we will. I just want to address because we did talk about it. Yes, Bandy did knock my wife out of the playoffs. Like I said, my wife beat him by like 2 points the first time they met, and he beat my wife by like 3 points. They both had a couple key injuries on the team, and it came down to Aaron Jones last night, and Aaron did just enough for Josh. Aaron and Christian Watson, but Watson didn't really show up too much. But Mark says he's a ref. PI is always a hard call, but that illegal formation was BS 100%. Like we said, McLaren even asked if he was good, and the ref told him he was. So definitely can't.
The ref was like,
argue with that.
Got him.
Yeah, pretty much. Kevin, he had Slayton. He was up by 0.15. Thought it was one, thought it was over. Slayton caught one more pass and fumbled it. Lost by 0.35. Have 100% had that happen. And yeah, I feel your pain, Kevin. That's absolute bullcrap. And it really just pisses you off, of course, I'll go back and tell the story.
Yeah, let's hear some stories.
Well, I've told you this story. A couple years back, I was winning, the game was over, and so the quarterback started taking a knee, which results in negative yardage, and he took 3 knees in a row, and I think it was like -6 yards, and I lost because of that. I was only winning by decimal points, and the result of those 3 knees, because the game was over, actually cost me the game. So yeah, that
What
sucked.
quarterback was this?
I don't remember.
So the cut wasn't deep enough. Mine was Russell Wilson. The game's over. He takes a knee. I'm winning. I'm going to win the game because the game's over. He takes another knee, and then he throws a pass on the next one to just seal the deal. He didn't need to throw a pass, and he threw it, got some more yards, and I ended up losing that dirty.
Who lost on the New England play? Because I guarantee there's people that lost.
Oh man!
Because you had.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, people lost their games on that play.
So but it was going to overtime. Why would you mess with that? Just
so dumb. Good job, Bandy. Bandy won $200 on Aaron Jones getting receiving TD. Everybody head over to Fourth and Flex later. Probably some more signed jerseys coming. Plus 500 on the year. That's nice. You can send some of that my way, Bandy. I'll take some. You
I'm
want
gonna need
some
of that, Bandy?
Yeah, you want some of that? Cool.
Sorry, your flat tires.
Terry was talking to him. That's what we asked the receiver to do. Just tell us, and we would put. Yeah, I mean that's how it's always been. Every time I've ever played football and flag football, all that stuff, exactly what it's the receiver's responsibility. The outside receiver is supposed to look at it. Hey, are we good? We're all lined up, and they're yeah, you're good. I mean that's the responsibility. He did his job, and apparently he did. I'm sure. I guarantee you, what did I remember? You freaking told me I was good. The ref probably went. Like that, yeah. Call it at the end of the day,
Ref said, "I need more yards. You got to back you guys up."
It's for his fantasy team. See, people are trying to say that it was done on purpose, for cheating to make the Commanders lose because of Vegas mob benefit, whatever the hell. It was his fantasy team. This fucking fantasy team.
Yeah,
he was losing by decimals. Called the illegal formation. Washington doesn't come back, and boom, his fantasy team wins. He makes it to the semifinals, and maybe he'll come back and catch the show. And he'll pick up Jared Goff next week.
I really want him in his league because I'm sure he's in his fantasy league, and he's just like, "Did you guys see that flag I threw? Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I got that W.
Boom." I want that to happen so bad. Like just one tweet or something on social media just from one of the refs. I'm sure they can't be.
Santa saw it.
And disapproves.
Of course, maybe Santa won his fantasy matchup because of it too. Maybe that was the deal. Maybe it's the Santa's fault. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, I got a tight end, Juwan Johnson. You want to stay away from that? I know he got like 2 touchdowns or something. It's all lights and glitter, and I'm like,
I mean, that's what it is with tight ends, right? I mean, and if their name's not Kelsey, you can't count on him this year. Like even Mark Andrews, since he came back, is not. There's no. It doesn't exist. Who's another tight end? Am I missing somebody? I don't know.
No, it's does Kelsey well on a consistent
basis.
Yeah, Kelsey and everybody else.
It's ridiculous.
Tight end, I will not touch till the 10th round next year. I'm not doing it. I'm not messing with it.
If I'm not getting Kelsey, like I'll take Kelsey if I get like the last, but I'll take him on the turn. Otherwise he's not going to be there, but I'll take Kelsey on the turn. But yeah, other than that,
the 2-3 turn.
Fuck. I mean, bullshit tight ends. It's kind of a useless position. I don't like it. I'm
going to stream. I'm not messing with it at all. Santa agrees.
Yeah. Santa's mad at tight ends this year. If you're a tight end, you're probably getting coal in your stocking, except for Kelsey.
So, the picks we did last week, you actually ended up beating me for all our matchups.
For NFL predictions?
For the NFL.
Yeah.
The NFL. You actually you went 12-4, and I went 11-5. So
nice. I got the edge. Thank you.
But I got 3-2 on college, and you got 2-3.
Well, we're not there yet. So sure.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I'm kidding. Let's see. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kittle. Kittle's good. Yeah, some of the best.
Okay, Kittle did go off, but still.
I did. But yeah, I mean, again, consistent base. Every week I'm getting points. So yeah. Crap for fantasy points. Yep, crap for fantasy points. 100%. See, it didn't used to be that way. It used to be you had at least four or five good tight ends in the
Yeah,
league.
that
Now
you could take in the first couple
it's
rounds.
just Kelsey. Yeah, I mean you'll get points overall. You'll have your ups and downs. You'll go. Kittle has good weeks.
I'm just
Um,
really happy Hawkinson hasn't messed with Jefferson too much. That really makes me happy.
I really didn't think he was going to. I know a lot of people did.
I
I
thought
just
he
didn't
would.
see any reason why he would. I mean, you can't say, in order for someone to take passes away from Jefferson, you have to assume that they're better than Jefferson, that they can get open more than Jefferson. And that's the
No.
thing. Jefferson doesn't need to be open. So, um, yeah,
Jefferson
I just
doesn't have
didn't
to have
see
his
it.
eyes open, but yeah.
Kelsey Andrews, Hawkinson, Ingram, Kittle. There you go for your top five.
Ingram, really? Because he had what, 3
Well, and there
explosive
you,
games, and
well,
that
and
was
that's the
it, and
thing.
then quiet the rest of the time. I don't.
4
That's
touchdowns. Hawkinson and Ingram both have 4 touchdowns. That's tight end 3 and 4. Kittle has 6 touchdowns, but doesn't have the yardage or the receptions because it's PPR. So,
so. Remember that for next year.
yeah,
Don't
remember that.
take tight ends early.
Kelsey, 277, call it 278 for fantasy points. Number 2, Mark Andrews, 164.
That's
It's a
it.
113 point difference.
So someone's going to go way too
113.
early for Kelsey, and yeah, it's
Kelsey's got
gonna.
113 more points than the number 2 tight end. That's how it works.
So if you have a tight end that's just better than everybody, you just bite the bullet and take him early, and then
No, because it's only Kelsey.
and
Kelsey's
it's really
the
not
only
that
one.
much point. Yeah, it's not that many points. You got wide receivers.
Well, I mean, 300 points is good. Eckler's only got 307. Eckler, let's see. Okay, so let's do this. What do we say for Kelsey? Kelsey's got 277. So running backs, there are 3 running backs that have more. Only 3, 307, 295, 294, Eckler, Jacobs, and McCaffrey. So Kelsey's got more points than Henry does. That's what I'm getting at here.
That hurts.
So
take Kelsey round 1.
For wide receivers, there's only 4 wide receivers. Jefferson has 327, Tyreek Hill has 306, Stephon Diggs has 288, Devontae Adams 285. Number 5 is AJ Brown at 250. So there's only what do we say? 7 people that have more fantasy points than Kelsey. So Kelsey fantasy points number 8.
Yep.
Not counting quarterbacks.
Kevin says Andrews has put up at least one donut. You know what? I think
more than that. Plus he was injured. So
yeah.
I mean, you got to factor that in. But yeah, let's see.
I love Kelsey, but isn't he like 29 years old, hitting 30?
Somewhere around there. I think that sounds
there.
about right. Yeah, he's got
he's probably going to get injured next
He does
year,
only have one donut, and then he's got the game he didn't play because of injury. But see, the thing is like before he got injured, he had 4 out of 6 games above 20 points. Since he's been back, his highest total was 12, and it's just gone down. It was 12, 11, 9, 4, got 6, on the way back up. I don't know. Yeah, just not the same. And plus, I mean, you've got games with Jackson out now and stuff like that. So
Dallas Goedert's coming back.
Goddard is coming back. He was killing it for me at the beginning of the season. I hope. I don't know, because you figure first game back, probably not going to do much.
And Hurts is
second game back is the fantasy championships, and you don't know. Do you want to gamble on it?
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it hurts.
There's a lot of question marks this week. I can't wait to text a lot of my friends and see how they're doing in some of their leagues and hear the tears. I'm not sure where I sit.
Goddard's missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. He's still tied in 13.
Jeez. Where's Zach Ertz? Because I had him at once upon a time.
Oh yeah, everybody thought I even had a little. I was hoping on him. Oops.
Ertz, damn you.
Damn you. Ertz is 11. Ertz is 11, but he's been out 4 games, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 games plus the bye, so 5 weeks as well.
I mean,
consistent though. I mean, you're getting low double-digit points, 11, 14, 13, 15. Yeah, I mean, consistent. You got consistency out of him. So I'll give you Zach Ertz. I mean, he's only got 2 weeks that weren't double-digit weeks. Nothing over 20. Nothing over 20, nothing over 17, but all but 2 weeks in the
He would have
teens.
been given. He probably would have been up there at number 2, 3 if he would have kept his
If he'd kept
health.
that average up, heck yeah.
It'd been
Yeah,
good.
no worries.
But
Because again,
injuries have
even
plagued the season again. So next year, just be prepared to get injured
Hawkinson, not
somewhere
too
along the
bad.
way.
He's just consistently low double digits or high ones. But
Has
anyway, yeah,
anyone has
enough
anyone
tight
had
end.
an injury plagued season and still made it? I mean,
Yeah,
or
that's a
getting
good
injured
question.
now, into the playoffs because there are some people that are going down. I
Well,
know
that's
that.
I mean, last week was really the week. Last week's when so many people went. This week, yeah, I mean, you lose a running back in Taylor, you lose a wide receiver in Lockett, but I don't think there's
Yeah, it
really
wasn't
any
that
big
bad.
injuries. Otherwise, you got some nice quarterback controversy in the Jets camp, and the nice thing is you can take either one. Both of them are good. They're both putting up points. They both got nice matchups. Jacksonville coming up. I think it's Chicago after that, or is it Carolina after that? I don't know. Might be Seattle. I think it's
Chicago,
Jacksonville and
Seattle.
Seattle after that. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, you got opportunities there in New York. So just got to
Yeah,
figure out who's
if you're
going to
going
play.
for that, you're going to be in trouble in the playoffs.
Well, I like both. I like either. I like the New York quarterback. I like Detroit's quarterback. We were talking waiver picks and stuff. Obviously, there's better picks. And I actually kind of like Lawrence if you're in a pinch. A lot of people are gonna say Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. Look, Brock Purdy is like 18 points.
Champ.
Yeah, he's the man. Hey, look, it's kind of cool because Devil's Advocate again. Toot nailed it. Said not more than 20 points and did not get more than 20 points. Purdy is a Shanahan protege, and as long as everybody else is around, he's got immense talent around him. All he's got to do is not give away the ball. Just don't fuck up. That's your don't fuck up, and you'll keep playing and you'll win, and everybody will think you're great. And next year we're going to trade you. We're going to get some draft picks. You're going to get paid, and you'll probably never play more than 5 games in the league again. But it'll be fun. I've been okay with injuries, but I drafted Wilson at QB. Yeah. A lot of people are going to have that problem. And I think I have started 9 different quarterbacks this season. Right. So that's the thing. Like if you, I've been forced to swap them out almost every week. No real solid option. Exactly. And if you drafted Wilson, you've been streaming. Unless you happen to pick somebody, depending on, if you're in a 10-person league or something like that, then you're okay. But, you're in 12, 14, 16, something like that. Yeah. You drafted Wilson. You've been streaming all year.
Yeah. The 12 team, I took QB early, so that was a terrible choice. And then I wanted to, just because Herbert screwed me so much last year. I was like, you know what, he's going to do great. He's going to give me a 40-50 burger. 0-0 on that scale. So he owes me 2 back to back. But, next year, taking QBs late, as just like I always say, take them late. It's okay. But then you end up with the streaming option when those ones don't pan out. Because Wilson should have done better. They're not letting him cook over there in Denver. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think he's cooking.
Nothing.
He's not
Offensive
cooking.
coordinator should be out the door. I mean, you're not using your tight end like you should. You got 2 wide receivers, great. You got a quarterback. You got a decent running. I know it's Latavius Murray. I get it, but still,
well, the running
you
is
have a team.
Dead now.
You have a defense, and you're just not doing it. So I just
like the guy. Go back to Herbert. Herbert's, he's got some 20-point games. He's got some high teen games. He's got some low teen games. He's a fucking roller coaster. He's got Indianapolis coming up. He's got the Rams coming up. So you would think he'd be a good option on paper.
He should be a good option, but he had 6 points going into halftime this past weekend.
Yeah, and he finishes with 11. I mean, you get 300 yards, but no touchdowns and 2 picks.
Which he hasn't really done this season. And I was pacing in my living room watching Red Zone. I'm like,
that's the last 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks he has over 300 yards. But he has less than 20 points because he's not getting dang end zone.
He's not at all.
0 touchdowns this week, 1 touchdown the previous two weeks for that 3-game window.
If you look at his stats from this year to last year he had, I think, 20 more touchdowns up to this point. 20.
I believe
20 more touchdowns. And that hurt big time. I know, because I was drowning in self-pity, just like, what happened? Why
21.
is this not 21. Yeah, okay.
21.
Well,
That's ridiculous. No, I mean, like right now, he's got 21.
yeah, 21. That's nothing. He had like 40 last year or 38, or I don't know what it was, but it seemed like a lot. It seemed like a game-changing amount. So
12. QB 12 on touchdowns. It's kind of still surprising. He does have over 4,000 yards.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, great. Second in yards. Second for the whole league in yards. Only Patrick Mahomes has more yards. Then, dude, if you don't get touchdowns, man, get a freaking end zone, kid. You got
Yeah, get in the end
Eckler
zone.
sitting right there. You got Williams. You got Allen. I understand the week she didn't have those two, but god dang,
As
you got them
long as
both back now.
he can do whatever. I can throw him all day this week against Eckler, but not next week, because after that I'll be playing for the championship, and the guy that I'll be playing will have Eckler. So no. And Kevin said I think Wilson has 11.
Yeah, I think it might be right. Let me see here. Wilson
have
down,
11?
down, 11. Yeah, he's got 11.
Oh, God. That's
God,
terrible.
It's horrible.
That's
like
that. I could blame a few. I could blame like 5 on the quarterback for messing up, and maybe like 3 or 4 on the wide receivers. But
let's talk about the people that are under Wilson. Wilson's got 11. Matthew Stafford has 10. He's been hurt for a few weeks. Heineke has 10. He's only been playing for a few weeks. After that, I mean, you got Mac Jones down there at 7. He was out for a little bit. Brock Purdy's got 6. Wilson. Not a lot of starters down here below Wilson.
I think Kevin would probably.
Who has more? Jacoby Brissett has more. He hasn't played in 2 weeks. Daniel Jones has more. Davis Mills has more.
I thought Davis Mills would be way better this year, to be honest with you. But it looks like they'll be drafting
a better
QB.
Staff. He needs better coaching. I don't know. I think they might roll with him. I think they'll be okay. I think they might roll with him. I think they're going to get him some better support. Maybe, I don't know, better defense. Maybe, I don't know. Where do you go?
The defense is okay.
Maybe line. How about line? But then, are you going to draft offensive line with the first pick, second pick? I don't know. Maybe it's been done. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it's been done.
I don't know what the class is like this year on that side of the house. I know.
Yeah, we'll see what we do with the draft.
There are some nice quarterbacks coming out. There's some nice receivers out. Before we get into college, though, Kevin says he threw for 12 touchdowns back at state championships in '87. I threw a football over the mountain. That's what I did. Threw a football over that mountain over there.
Mountain Hill, same thing.
Whatever. Ant Hill. But somebody, because they have to, it's in the rules, somebody from the NFC South has to make the playoffs.
Oh, God, you know what? Don't even start on that.
Tampa Bay has 6 wins. Everybody else has 5. Atlanta has lost 3 games in a row. They're only 1 game out of first. 1 game out of first, 3 games to go. It's anybody's ball game. Somebody has to go.
This is why the NFL needs to change it. Like,
for the first
we'll give you the win for your division. I get it. But listen, I don't want someone with 11 wins sitting over there, making the playoffs.
Isn't that why we went to 12 in college, though? Because we want to see like lesser teams have a chance. Isn't that why they let Ohio State in, even though they didn't win their division, and then they ended up winning the whole damn thing?
Arguable point. I get it.
I mean,
shut your mouth. But yes, I'm loving the underdog story. Brady coming there, thing, right? Brady coming into the playoffs with a losing record and then winning.
Here's the thing. You automatically say Brady. All right. But Brady just lost 8 games for the first time in his career. Not doing great. Full teams. Sorry about that. So what if Brady doesn't make it? I mean, you automatically go Brady.
Well, just because if
anybody's going to, well, yeah, I mean, they're 1 game up though. I mean, we could have Andy Dalton in there with New Orleans. Heard of her. You could have Ritter in there with Atlanta.
I know, right?
It could happen. They're a game out. They are a game out.
Can you imagine if Ritter just goes off the next couple weeks?
No wonder Mariota quit.
Yeah, I would have quit too.
Who's the other fucking team? Oh, Carolina.
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. And
nah.
Deontay Foreman steps in. DJ Moore.
Oh yeah, Deontay Foreman. What did he get? -0.10 points. You got negative points this week. Pass.
Ridiculous.
Carolina's not going to.
But I mean, it's only a game. That's one game. Like there's a game. I mean, it's Tampa's to lose, I guess. So Tampa has to win 2 games to win the division.
Yeah, that's actually true. Kevin says Carolina somehow figured out how to run the ball after CMC left. You know what?
Yeah.
They did, and that's probably why they got rid of him. And there's nothing better than making CMC block. That's my favorite. I love it when Saquon Barkley blocks. My favorite is just those elite running backs just blocking
because
the whole time.
Saquon Barkley doesn't have enough problems over the last couple seasons. Let's go ahead.
Let me hold up this 300-pound dude that's running at me, because I can take him. Like
literally trained to run people over, but also
you just feel your calves burning after the first hit. But
Jesus.
I'm gonna go ahead and block for you. No, run out to the side.
I don't think the calves are what's burning. Yeah. But yeah, someone from the NFC South has to make it. What else we got? I really thought the Bears were going to get the first pick.
I think it's going to be Houston.
I think it is probably going to be Houston now. I don't know.
They're going to take Max Duggan for the first pick.
You think so? I was going
Heisman runner up.
No, it's not. I'll take that bet. I wonder what the odds are in Vegas.
I don't know.
Somebody look that up. Yeah. Somebody look up what the odds are in Vegas on him being the first pick. Did he even say he's going pro?
I think he said he's gonna go to the NFL, but I think he is playing his bowl game, which is strange. Not many people are. Everybody else is just declaring for the NFL draft.
Which pisses me off. I get it. We're not gonna get that whole thing, but it pisses me off.
If you have
coming back.
Oh, jeez. Listen, Bo. Go to the NFL right now. Don't do it next year when Caleb Williams goes, because Caleb Williams is going to be ahead of you. I mean,
well, I guess what? The guy at Oregon left because Bo came back, so he left. He's like,
he left. I
was supposed to be starting next year, and now Bo's back. F off. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here for good. I'm out of here for good.
But before we transition too much into college, Jaguars at Jets, Thursday night barn burner. Actually, it might be good. It might be good. It might be decent.
I got you. Yeah, I wrote it down. What do you got? I got Jets.
You're taking Jets at home.
Jets at home.
I would normally be all over that.
You gonna be on the bandwagon?
Well, I was gonna. So for this one, I was gonna pick whatever one you didn't. I was comfortable either way.
Oh, okay.
So this was just one of those ones where I was just picking.
So you're going Jags?
So I'm gonna go Jags. I'm good either way. I do think the Jags could win this game. Look, Detroit played not a great game and they won. They actually made a comeback and won. So the Jets are fighting for their playoff life, though.
Desmond Ridder, Atlanta against Baltimore.
Oh, you're jumping ahead. You can get me
jumping ahead. I'm going off of NFL.com.
Well, see, I'm on ESPN because I have to go there for the
college. Why are you on ESPN?
Because
we don't even like the app. The app is garbage.
I hate it. It is garbage. I hate ESPN for fantasy, but they show me the rankings when I look up the college schedule.
You little cheating dog, you. All right.
No, I mean like the actual like top 25 rankings. If I just look
Jags
up
by 24. Yeah, I'll take that bet. Kevin, you betcha. We'll be texting after this. Don't you worry about that.
He said Jags by 24. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm not taking that one. No bet. No bet. What'd you say? Falcons at Ravens? I'll take the Ravens. I'll take the Ravens.
Well then I gotta find them because I got it written down. You don't. So
you go ahead. Yeah, you go.
Okay, Lions at Panthers.
You got them all written down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking Lions.
Some of us do our homework.
Hey, I got ESPN.
You got ESPN? Good for you.
ESPN, yeah. I love the Lions right now.
I'm thinking they're going to take this one.
They're hot.
Easily. They're hot. They're on fire.
They're going to get to the playoffs and they're going to lose round one, but they are hot right now.
Yeah. Heart's broken. Bills at Bears and the snow-ish. We'll have to check the weather on that one.
After what I saw last week, I'm definitely taking the Bills.
Yeah. 100%. Bills. Yeah. Saints at Browns.
Somebody is actually going to win the NFC South. I'm going to take the Browns.
What?
Yeah. Watson's heating up.
Yeah.
BJP. No, I'm 100% taking the Browns.
Good for you. Seahawks at Kansas
What are you
City.
taking? Browns?
I'm taking the Saints.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I'm surprised at that.
so am I, because
That's
Saints are
why you
like,
didn't want to say it. That's why you didn't want to say it.
I'm not. I'm ashamed of either of these picks. Also, I'm a Browns hater now, so it's kind of hard for me to choose. There's no orange in my house. Let's put it that way.
I got
Orange
you.
is out. Like, don't give me anything orange, I'll burn it. What do we say? Seahawks at Kansas City.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna take Kansas City. I'm taking
Tough
Kansas City
one.
because the reason why. Well, no, I mean Geno's playing well, Seahawks are playing well, but Lockett's hurt.
Yeah, cute.
I do think it's going to be a throw and go game. I think both. Yeah, but yeah, Kansas City, especially at home.
Kansas City's gonna take that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Giants at Vikings.
double digits. Vikings.
Vikings
Their
can't be
defense-
stopped.
The defense sucks, but their offense is on fire. So,
But it was 36 points. They come back for the win.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That was an NFL record. Great job by the Vikes.
Great game. Watch the whole
I'm
thing.
also
It's
going
fantastic.
for them. And Kansas City, if I didn't say. Bengals at New England.
Bengals. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me too. Texans at Titans.
Garbage.
Millions
Titans.
will be watching in.
Yes. 100%.
Titans, yeah.
Yeah, Titans. No
Titans. Commanders at Niners. Do I have to ask?
No.
Niners. I mean, Commanders for you, right? Because you want to do opposite stuff.
No.
You want
no.
Okay.
Nice try.
All right, let's try. And this one I did struggle with until recently, but Eagles at Cowboys.
I'm sorry. I just saw Tyner's thing. Kevin Jags going to win by 39. What was the question?
Eagles at Cowboys indoors.
Oh,
that's going to be
at
a great
Cowboys
game.
too.
Great game
without Hurts though.
Yeah,
Gardner Minshew comes in. Can he save the day?
Mania?
I think he can. Minshew mania. The Cowboys lost to the Jags. I'm taking Philly again. I'm taking Philly.
You're taking Philly?
Santa.
Impressive. I mean,
Philly.
I mean, if you're going to wreck your Christmas, you might as well start early. So good for you. Raiders at Steelers.
Another fantastic game. And that's my Steelers jersey right there. It's going to be awesome. Steelers.
So Raiders got it. I'm also going Steelers with you. I think the Raiders got lucky because New England decided to throw an interception with no time left.
That one's going down in history. That was going to be talked about.
That's the worst game. The worst game. What did Jordan say? He said the butt fumble is now gone.
Yeah, butt fumble's been replaced.
This is the play. This is the one.
That's who's like really happy. Butt fumble guy is like he's ecstatic. He saw that play and was like, I can get my life back. I can go back out in public
now.
again.
Never hear from it again.
Mark was calling the Buffalo game, the snow globe game.
Oh, was he?
Which I really like. Yeah, he was. I like that he called it the snow globe game. That was kind of
cool. Before we move on to the Christmas games, can we talk? I know I hate making anybody work on Christmas, but why are these all not on Christmas Day? Like, I mean, you wake up Christmas morning, you're like, hey, Merry Christmas, and guess what? We're going to the game today. Why is everything moved to the Saturday? I don't understand.
What do you mean? There's Christmas games, right?
There's 3 games.
Well, yeah. Oh, you're talking about like why are they playing games on Saturday?
Why did you move them from Sunday to Saturday to avoid a Christmas game? Like
college football. College football's over. So the NFL No, because the NFL can make double money. The NFL gets double ad dollars because they have games on Saturdays and Sundays. You can't have games on Saturdays during the college season because college football is playing. But as soon as college season's over, now the NFL can have both days.
Okay.
So now the NFL is making money both ways.
Fine.
It's money. Always goes back.
Okay. Well, then split the games between Saturday and Sunday. That would make sense because games on Sunday on Christmas would be more expensive.
The thing is like also though, think about Thanksgiving. You get 3 games.
Yeah, which is fine.
Christmas,
which is 2 extra.
Because that way you don't have overlapping. Everybody gets to watch the games on Christmas because your viewership is going to be lower because people are doing stuff. It's a holiday. All right. So only have 3 games. Same with Thanksgiving. Everybody loves to watch Thanksgiving. Now it's become a staple. So actually, the viewership has gone up on Thanksgiving because people love to watch Thanksgiving games. So now we want to
So
make
when
the same
Christmas is on a
tradition.
Wednesday, we're going to get 3 games? No.
Well, see, and that's the problem there is that Thanksgiving at least falls on a Thursday every single friggin' year, whereas Christmas rotates around. Next year there'll be one game on Christmas because it'll be Monday Night Football. But
Yeah,
I hear you.
well, whatever.
I understand. I
Kevin,
understand your complaint.
Yeah, just trash. Speaking of trash, Christmas games are trash, Kevin says. And I agree. Packers at Dolphins.
What happened Saturday? Did we do Saturday? Oh, we did all the Saturday games?
Those are all the Saturday games.
Okay. Packers at Dolphins? Yeah, Dolphins.
Dolphins, got it, yeah.
Packers at Dolphins?
At Dolphins, yeah.
Tell me Aaron Rodgers didn't have something to do with that. At Christmas, I'm going to go down to Florida.
Yeah.
Instead of spend Green Bay winter.
Yeah. All Christmas games, you'll love this. Dolphins is outside. The other 2 are indoors.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. No snow game on Christmas. Yeah, boring. Broncos at Rams.
Broncos at Rams. Again, the northern team up in Mile High, Colorado's freezing their butts off. They're going to go down to SoCal and, sit on the beach for Christmas. Go play a bullshit game. And then they're going to sit on the damn beach. Nobody's playing a
so
game
no Russell Wilson. Baker Mayfield's
I'm actually
leading the Rams to a tie against the Broncos.
Christmas tie. Very write that
13 to 13.
100%. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams in that one. Yeah,
the Rams, okay. Come on, Baker. Bucks at Cardinals, and
God, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
They really are trash.
They are trash. Like why
the
would
Miami Green Bay game could be? I mean, like it could be watchable in the sense that you don't care. Green Bay's already out. Aaron Rodgers is doing so many hallucinogenics now. He thinks that they can still somehow get in, even though they've been mathematically eliminated. What Jesus Cardinals? I'll take. Where's it at? Where's
Colt
it at?
McCoy. It's in Arizona. Yeah, your Christmas is in Arizona. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, you went from Tampa to Arizona. You get out of the humidity into the dry heat. It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. It's easier. Dry heat is easier. I don't care what anybody says.
I'll take Tampa.
Oh, are you changing over to Tampa? Okay. Well,
wasn't. I was just
well. I have the Bucks also. I think Brady's going to get his last Christmas win. But
it's like you said, it's Colt McCoy. So
yeah,
I mean, that's really kind of the X factor right there. Even though Tampa's playing like trash, I don't even think they care anymore. I really don't. But do you think Brady gets traded next year?
I think Brady would like to go to another team, but
do you think so?
No. Okay, where would you want to go for a 1-year fill-in
that you could actually go? Because like you don't want to go to. Okay, so first of all, let's take all the North teams out. He doesn't want to go anywhere cold because the only time he had to play in the cold, he played semi-indoor. Like he's not. Maybe he goes back to New England. Goes back, plays for Belichick, gets one more. Oh, can you see that? Oh my God! I mean, they do need a quarterback. I don't know if Belichick wants him back. I mean, I'm sure Belichick would rather get a quarterback of the future, but
not like they were talking one more trash or anything.
One more run, one more ring. You could almost get on board with that. I mean, honestly, you really got like from a fan standpoint, you could almost get on board with that. As much as you might hate Brady and hate that whole thing, you can. I don't know.
He would only go to the Niners.
He does want to play for San Francisco.
He does, but the problem
I don't see that.
The only way he's playing for the 49ers is if he gets released from Tampa right now and the Niners pick him up and play him for the rest of the year.
Yeah, because they need to get Lance reps. They need if they keep Garoppolo, he'll be the best. Yeah, no, I don't.
He's not. So it's I mean, he could go to the Rams, and kind of.
He needs to just call it a day. I don't think he will, because just how bad this season has been. It would be hard for
it has
someone.
Nothing to do with the season. It has to do with the divorce. It's not a lot matter.
I just think that when you're that great, you don't want to go out on a down note like that. Like you at least want to make the playoffs, and then I'm like, okay, well, made playoffs, still lost. All right, now I'll call it a career. But I don't know. That seems to be the thing, though. You had Montana win. Then they trade him to Kansas City. He wins some games. I think he made the playoffs a couple times. And then he kind of, just dies out. Favre, same thing. Favre leaves Green Bay, goes to Minnesota, goes to the Jets, doesn't really do much. And then he kind of fades off, that's what these guys do.
Kind of like when Breeze did. He went to the playoffs, and then he lost, I think, to Brady at home. And then he walked up, looked at the Mercedes and said, okay, I'm out of here. And
yeah,
good to go.
He had all those records. I think if Breeze hadn't gotten hurt that year and was able to stay neck and neck with Brady for like touchdowns and stuff like that. I mean, I think he had the yardage and Brady had the touchdown stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But they were going neck and neck back and forth, and then Breeze got hurt, missed a couple games, and Brady was able to pull ahead. And I think that was kind of for me, that would be kind of like thing. Well, I can't catch him now, so time to call it a career. I'm always going to be number 2 on the stat sheet, so may as well just.
Yeah, but he had this moment where he was able to do, take a knee with the kids and get the record. So we'll give him
that. Was awesome. It was awesome. I like Breeze.
Brady, don't know what's going to happen. But the last game Monday night, Chargers and Colts. Should be a good Monday night game, actually, for the first time in a while.
I'm going to say the Chargers. I think the Colts are just defeated. I don't see a lot of motivation in that locker room right now.
I need their defense to not show up at all.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are going to take that one.
Okay. All right.
Go and Charge.
You ready to move on to college chaos?
There you go. Superchargers. Yeah, let's go. Are we doing all the bowl games?
I have a list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games that are from now, not today. I just did all of them, and we could just do rapid fire. And
well, before, how did we do last week?
You went 2 and 3, and I went 3 and 2.
Bullshit! You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. Which ones?
I have a pretty good poker face. I thought you bought that, but
what were the games? What were the games? I know I lost on Washington State
at Troy, and we both won that one.
Yeah.
You went Florida. I went Oregon State. I won that one. You did not.
No, I didn't. I went Washington State.
You went Washington State. They lost. You went BYU. They lost, and we both went Cincinnati.
BYU won. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Yes.
Ha.
Still count.
Still,
you're still 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. All right.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
What do we got? All right, run them down. Let's go.
All right, Western Kentucky at South Alabama.
Are they in order?
Tens and tens of viewers. Yes.
Okay.
On ESPN.
There it is. Oh, on Wednesday. Okay. Got it. I was looking at Tuesday. A game hasn't played yet. Okay. Wednesday, Western Kentucky versus. I'm not clicking on it. I'm not looking at any of the stuff. Western Kentucky versus South Alabama. I'm not.
Jesus.
R&L Carriers, New Orleans Bowl.
Rapid fire.
Oh, damn. Western Kentucky.
Yeah. Well, okay. I should give you the other one for that. Baylor at Air Force.
Baylor.
Louisiana at Houston.
Houston.
Okay. Wake Forest and Missouri.
Wake Forest. The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Check the stats. I'll wait.
Where do they get this? I'm not checking the stats. I told you I'm not. Am I not supposed to take Wake Forest? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm just wondering if we're doing rapid fire. Or...
I said Wake Forest.
You were questioning it, like Wake Forest?
Yeah. No. No. Like I know who they are. Yeah.
All right. Middle Tennessee, San Diego State.
San Diego State. And the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl.
New Mexico State, Bowling Green.
The Quick Lane Bowl. New Mexico State. You're not telling me any of these you're going for.
I'll tell you after.
I'm to Europe. Yeah. Exactly.
Georgia Southern.
Because you're probably just deciding as I'm picking them.
Already circled. Georgia Southern, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Memphis, Utah. State.
Blah. Blah. Utah State. I feel
Oh, look
like
at you.
I feel like I should have went Memphis, but Utah State. Go.
I would go in order, but no, this is one of my favorites. Coastal
Okay.
Carolina against East
East
Carolina.
Carolina, like right there in the backyard. I'll go East Carolina because Coastal
Yeah.
Carolina's had some issues. Yeah.
I went East Carolina too, by the way. And Wisconsin, Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
you know
yeah.
what? They've kind of been sucking lately. I really should.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll take Wisconsin because I'm the Big Ten guy. I originally picked Oklahoma State,
All right.
but I'll take Wisconsin
I
because I know
canceled.
you went. I know you went Oklahoma State, so I'll take Wisconsin.
I did. I went hometown.
Yeah.
But you're
So we'll
right.
do
They
that.
have been sucking, and I don't even know what's going on over there.
I don't either.
You took Buffalo. I took Georgia Southern. We both took New Mexico State. We both took San Diego State. We both took Wake Forest. We both took Houston. We both took Baylor. We both took Western Kentucky. So
Wow. So really, Buffalo and this Wisconsin Oklahoma State game.
and
Those are the two games.
Memphis, Utah State. Those are the three.
Oh, you went Memphis?
I went Memphis.
Okay.
So
well, there it is.
Those are the three.
Someone
So
will win.
Yeah, there will be. You got that down.
Someone will have to show up to the show naked next week.
I don't know what I'm going to do about my pickups. I'm in trouble.
Your waiver pickup? They shouldn't have to make any. Did you lose Taylor?
In sleeper, I did. All right. Do you have confidence in playing Pacheco, David Montgomery, Brian Robinson, J.K. Dobbins?
It's funny you say that because I have to play Pacheco. I would definitely play J.K. Dobbins 100%. J.K. gets to play. Do I have to pick two here? Or just
no
one?
practice for maintenance. Thanks, Dobbins. Getting his knee and rest. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Kevin agrees with me.
See, Kevin agrees with Dobbins. Yeah, the guy with the question mark. I love playing guys with the question
mark. JK all day.
Or do I pick up McKinnon or Deion Jackson?
He said it twice. What's that? No, Jesus, get out of here.
You wouldn't
Did you just ask that?
You wouldn't play? Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I'm
find him.
I know the matchup's juicy, but so is Pacheco at Seattle.
Day. JK,
that's
18 points.
Cost me a win.
18 points versus Pittsburgh, 14 points versus Cleveland. Not big, but consistent. Not big, but consistent. I mean, you're asking like, look, I almost guarantee that 14 points is better than Pacheco got last week, and I'll bet 18 points is better than Pacheco got the week before. And who was the other guy? Who was she?
Never heard of her.
Yeah, exactly. So
David Montgomery, and because David Montgomery got 24 points, but also Herbert's coming back next week, so
exactly.
I'm not against.
So they're going to split. I mean, that's really what the problem is they're going to split, and it's against Buffalo, exactly. So Montgomery's choice number 2, but yeah, I'd go Dobbins. I'm going JK all day. JK.
I got a good question for you: Dalton Schultz or Cole Kmet?
How is that a good question? It's fucking tight end. It's not Kelsey, so who gives a fuck? I'm taking Schultz. Yeah,
I'm taking Schultz all day.
Gives a hell. No one cares. No one cares.
I do, because I'm going to be screaming at my TV saying, "What the fuck, Chris? Why'd you tell me to play this guy?"
Look. If your season comes down to Schultz and Kmet, you got bigger problems, kid.
Well, I have
bigger
Eagles
problems?
defense: Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams, Jefferson, Derrick Henry, Dak
Prescott.
What's
up with Devontae Adams? What's wrong with that guy? That guy was destroying people, and then he was just blowing up fantasy. He's still wide receiver 4. Still wide receiver 4.
Adams is not getting 14 targets. It's 100% the coach, and the coach is fired.
He hasn't had double-digit targets since week 14. He only gets 7 against the Rams, only 9 against New England.
His QB does suck.
71, 28 yards. He got 177 yards, then he goes for 71 and 28 after that. He went 38 points to 10-7.
I hope the Raiders get a new quarterback.
Since week 9, here's the fun part. Since week 9, 37 points, 28 points, 33 points, 14 points, 38 points, now 10-7.
Yeah, it's hurt. Trust me.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Aurora, I would go Deion Jackson over Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt hasn't done enough this season, so.
Yeah, he really has only got in a couple times. I wouldn't take either of them. I wouldn't play either. Why are you in that pickle? Because I know you've had a good season. Why are you taking either of those people?
Well,
Aurora, you have to have other options than that. You must. You must.
you mustn't.
You must. You must.
Running backs: Leonard Fournette, Deonta Foreman, Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt, Deion Jackson.
Aaron Jones.
Okay, but you
Oh,
have
you got
two
to pick
running
two.
back
Foreman.
spots.
Foreman.
Okay, you have to. She's pregnant. She has two running back spots and two flex spots. And what? Okay, Deion Jackson or Paris Campbell.
Campbell.
Campbell who
Deonta,
just got
okay,
3.3 points.
Yeah, they both suck. Take Jackson. All right, fine. Jackson.
Yeah,
You're right.
okay.
You're right. Jackson.
Yeah,
you're right.
there's some question marks there. I'm saying, like it's a 12 team, two flex. Yeah.
All right. It's a 50 man
50
roster.
shot. It's
50
man
roster.
shot. We gotta lower this league to maybe 10 teams next year so I can get some decent backups.
Decent players so we actually have a shot.
Yeah.
It was fun at first. I was doing really well at first. Anyway, hey guys, we appreciate you guys coming out. Check out the trenches, the new videos under live. I'll get it moved over to the regular one. We went from 6 teams down to 4. Semifinals are set, and boy, they are good. Those matchups came out perfect. Semifinals are nice. Hate to see the 2 players go home that went home, but that's the nature of the game. One team's gonna win $5,000, even though they're talking about splitting it all anyway. I don't know. We'll see, but who cares? I just care who wins. I don't care who gets the money. And then go back and check all the other episodes out if you haven't seen them, because they're really, really good. But check out the trenches. It's good. Look for my Devil's Advocate. It's on Twitter. I'll post it up at Armchair Alpha. You'll see it just to kind of review the waiver action that's out there. You can just use it for starts and sits too. Again, we're 32, 3-1 because White didn't play last week. I don't know. What else? College Chaos. Catch some bowl games because they could be fun. But
bowl games.
There's nothing fantastic happening bowl game wise until New Year's Eve. And
the next week's show will be a little better with the bowl games.
But I mean, it's set up that way, and you actually get some fantastic, football from these teams that have no business being in a bowl game because they have 50,000 bowl games. But you see some fun football. I mean,
football.
Fun
you can't
football.
get enough of it. Happy birthday tomorrow, Aurora. Hopefully I remember everything I'm supposed to do.
Oh my gosh, it's your birthday, Christmas baby. Oh
yeah, so we'll be
double presents. Is it double presents or is it just one present for both? I mean, I know your answer, but I'm just wondering, like, as a kid, like, that's like the worst, I would think, be a Christmas baby.
Could be. I mean, or you could just get nothing, if your parents didn't love you, oh shit, there it is.
Double. She said double. So
double.
You might need to run out to Walmart.
Damn it. Yeah. I knew I was forgetting something today. I was like, I got to do something today.
Do something.
I am going to be in trouble.
Enjoy your bowl of cereal, Aurora.
Yeah. Nice. I'm going to crumble up some cereal and put it on the cake that she can't eat and the dinner that I can't cook for her. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a good time. And happy birthday.
Hold a candle in your hand. Feel like blow this out.
Now I have to buy another cruise. That's what I have to do because the only way I'm getting out. Like, listen, this is your birthday present. We're gonna just look at cruises and we're gonna pick one. That's the present.
There you go.
That's my backup go-to.
It's like the worst present ever. You're not even gonna pick the cruise. You're gonna make her pick with you. That's horrible.
No, she loves to travel. So this is good. I mean, I say. Touch the globe, and that's where we're going.
Nice, blindfolded.
Yeah, blindfolded.
Do it for real.
Yeah. She's
she's in.
Yeah, she's
blindfolded.
I know my man.
Look, here's the thing. You do the blindfold, you touch the globe, and then you touch other things, and it just kind of rolls downhill. Thanks for joining us on Yards After the Catch, everybody. Have
Merry
a great
Christmas.
holiday. Merriest of Christmas.
Be safe, please.
Yes, especially with the weather. If you're up north, definitely be safe because
north we're going to be negative 20s. So
I heard. Yeah, I saw that. You guys probably gonna get snow and all that. Yeah, like we're
Listen.
going up to Indianapolis for Christmas. It's gonna be
Oh yeah, you're
whatever.
gonna be cold too.
Oh,
So
freezing.
so instead of watching the games on Saturday and enjoying my Christmas on Sunday, I'm probably
Yes.
going to be fixing a broken pipe somewhere.
Yeah,
It's going to be a great weekend, by the way. So
be
really
fun.
looking forward to it. Uh,
I'm
really
traveling
fired
on
up.
Christmas. I'm
Oh,
driving 10
that'll be
hours on
fun.
Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
great.
A lot of gas
So
stations are
excited.
not open, so remember
I
that.
know. Oh yeah, hotels. I don't know. Wondering how that's gonna work. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
It's going to
great.
be a hoot. Enjoy. I
Mhm.
don't travel. I will be at home throwing a massive rager while the
The
wife is sleeping. It's going to be a great time.
the roads will
You're
be
all
empty at least.
invited. I'll be sitting on the couch
It's
trying to
gonna be
stay
like
warm.
3 cops, 3 highway patrolmen working on Christmas, and I'm gonna be pissed. So they're gonna give everybody freaking tickets. Like,
And you want to speed in my town, huh, boy?
exactly.
There you go. Here's your ticket. I'm like, damn it. I wore the Christmas
Military
hat.
ID isn't working on that day. Thanks everybody for joining us. Let us know if you got
Santa.
questions, comments. We got answers. Santa, ho ho ho, take us home. Group, there it is.
Please be safe this week, this weekend. Open presents, spend time with family, eat the food, relax, watch football, cheer, have a great time, be safe, don't do anything crazy. And also, New Year's is coming up. We'll talk more about that next week. Ain't nothing too crazy. I'm ready for fantasy football to be all mine in that championship. Don't look too far ahead. I got to focus on this week. But Chris, take us home, baby, because it's over. It's over.
Watch
We're
the
done.
trenches. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe, like he said. And happy fantasy football, everybody. See you next time.